Yo, yo. That's a bet. We just gonna rock out like this for today. Don't be looking at my stuff, yeah.
All right, here we go. Leak cloths are up. Everything is stowed. We're ready to roll. We are underway. There's the bridge over there. And it's pretty foggy. I'm hoping that clears up. It's gonna take 2 or 3 hours to get there. Yeah, I'm quite nervous, but I'm hoping to settle into it. I only slept 4 hours. Pretty windy out here. I'm in the slot, the infamous slot in San Francisco Bay. I think it's gusting maybe in the mid-20s.
Channel 16, over.
I wanna make my boat
VHF channel 12, over.
Yeah, you gotta pay to get out of here. Well, it's a little different than last time. Oh man, I had to work for this one, as evidenced by this. Gonna get the hatch boards in. Here comes the motion swell. Holy shit. Oh, it's actually way more peaceful out here. The wind's still going okay, but it's way smoother. There's so much chop in there, and there was tide rips. This is goodbye to San Francisco. I showed up here over 7 months ago, thinking I'd be here for 2 weeks. And 7 months later, it's time to say goodbye. Sorry about my camera work. I'm looking one way and filming another. I'm pointed towards Hawaii. Things are pretty chill. The waves are kind of big, but they're smooth. Right before the bridge, it was blowing a lot, and the waves were really square because we got wind against current. And I was screaming along at like 7 knots. The boat was like pounding. You could feel the whole hull kind of take the impact. It was like the first time I've had water rush like into the cockpit over the coaming. I had the rails in a lot of times, but just like a couple inches. I've never had it like rush over the primary winches and like into the cockpit. But once I got out, the wind chilled out. The waves got rounder and bigger, way bigger than they were, but rounder, and the wind chilled out. And my mood and calmness just got way better. So what up? It's 11:15 on the first night. I haven't recorded anything in a while because I've been too exhausted. Seas are about 7-8 feet, and they're hitting us on the beam, so that's interesting. The motion's pretty wild, but I'm handling it pretty well. I did get like maybe a little seasick today. Never had that before. Just felt like a little off. It's really hard to describe actually how it felt. I thought seasickness was, like a stomach ache kind of deal, but this was more just like very mild nausea, I guess. Just, I don't know, like an unsettled feeling. I have a mild second wind going. I think it's the rest helping. Oh, that was a nasty one. The moon is out. It's a clear night. Time's going by pretty quick. It's day 2. Pretty intense last night and this morning, but now it's calming down, which is cool. Wait. Haven't seen a boat since last night at 3 a.m. Cabin is staying reasonably tidy, which is cool, and a change from the last trip. I don't have those head sails to worry about, so it's easier to keep clean. It's also only day 2. last like 6 hours I've been sailing through just a massive school of jellyfish. First ship I've seen in some days. I guess since the night before last. It's day 3. Yeah, I finally slept last night quite a bit. I think I might have gotten like 6 hours. So that was awesome. I feel a lot better. I had a headache kind of the whole trip, and I realized, I think it was the caffeine withdrawal. Yeah, I had a cup of coffee. I have one going right now actually, and headache is going away, so that's really nice. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling comfortable with the motion. I feel confident in the boat. I mean, these seas would have terrified me on the first trip. Some of them are quite large. Yeah, I think another alarm. I wonder who that is. The VHF, the stupid thing about it is it's the same thing that gives you the alert is this thing you use to call, and when you're calling, the alert continues to sound, and so when they're talking to you, it'll interrupt what they're saying to go beep beep, even though you've already seen the alert 1,000 times. I guess it's a safety thing, but it's actually kind of not super safe, because I couldn't have a conversation. Every time I'd get what I needed to say out, and I'd listen, and it would go beep. I couldn't hear what they were saying, and it makes you feel like, sound and feel like an idiot, because you're like, sorry, my alarm, I couldn't hear, can you repeat that? And then it happens again, so. Anyway, these people were cool. They are giving me 2 miles.
Whatever happened to Tommy Shelby?
See it right there. I've gotten pretty used to the sound of waves hitting the side of the boat, but once in a while one will hit, and it sounds like we're taking on like cannon fire. I don't know if I'll ever get one on camera, because it's so infrequent. You would never expect it, but they just come out of nowhere. It just happened. Just lying here and then just bang, and like straight across from where I am on that side. And man, you look at that fiberglass and you just think, how is it so strong? I guess the bulkheads help, but I think the boat can just take that stuff all day if it has to. So this is a new one. There's a ship just adrift in front of me. They're doing 1.8 knots, I guess, just drifting without engines. It's a large container ship, I think, or some kind of big cargo ship. That's the boat. They're drifting, and I'm past them now, so all good, but the AIS doesn't know that, and it's been yelling at me non-stop for like the last 45 minutes. We got a jellyfish washed up on deck. Don't really want to touch it. Maybe like a stick or something, flick it off. Or just let the waves take care of it. Happy Mother's Day. Things are good. That's it. I don't think it gets much better than this. Beam reaching in 12 knots. Just crazy blue water. Very gentle motion. That color is crazy. Sailing under the full moon. It's pretty awesome. You can see almost as well as daytime, really. It's such a nice change. The winds are out of the west, so I'm having to beat a little while. This is the point of sail where the boat heels over the most, and I've reduced sail, so it's not terrible at all. But there's a big difference between like how it feels on a day sail in flat water, and then how it feels in the darkness trying to sleep. But I'm getting much better at dealing with all that and just riding these things out and knowing they're temporary. But I am looking forward to the wind coming from behind a little more soon, hopefully. All right, I think I found a sweet spot. We were kind of bashing hard and heeled over a little bit more than I liked. So I rolled in the jib a fair amount more, and we slowed down to an unacceptable pace of like 4.5 knots, which with this kind of wind, there's no excuse to be doing under 5. So I split the difference and unfurled a little bit of that jib back, and now we're doing mid-5s, and we're only 5 degrees off course, so I'm pretty happy with where things are at. There's a swell coming in from a storm further up the coast, way further up, and waves are supposed to be 10 feet from the north. And I'm sorry, from the northwest. So waves 10 feet from the northwest, wind from the north, kind of strong, and my course is southwest. So here's why that makes me a little nervous. That means that these 10-foot seas would be coming from the northwest, which is directly on my beam. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing because the wave period is pretty long. It's like 10 feet, 10 seconds. So these should not be like breaking waves or anything. They should be organized sets because they're coming from a long way out. And it's not much worse than what I took on the beam the other day leaving. So it's probably fine. So it's the next morning at 8 a.m. Wow. And it turns out there was nothing to worry about. The waves are impressive. They're tall, just like they're supposed to be, but the period makes them fine. The boat's riding over them just fine on the beam. I think my last update I said this was like a nothing burger, but you can't see the motion because I'm holding the camera steady, but we are doing a lot of this. I feel like way more comfortable than I did on the last passage I did. The sea state, it's quite similarly like large and everything, but it doesn't get to me nearly the same way. Part of it is, you know, more trust in my boat. I think a lot of it is just the previous experience. But like overall, it's day 6. I'm estimating 2 more weeks. Halfway is gonna feel really cool. Which always begs the question, like, if you're just trying to get there, why are you doing this? It's clearly not about the destination. I try to remind myself of that, and it works. I'm trying to absorb this experience because it's going to be over in the blink of an eye. Jesus Christ. Ooh, the boom just got totally dragged for a minute there. I mean, the fruit cocktail thing is my fault. And we're back to the good life. Sun is out. More clear skies coming our way from over there. That's where the wind's coming from. And the sea has settled down a lot. It's pretty chill now. and it's shimmering in the early afternoon sun. And we're on our way. We're about a third of the way right now. Closest land is 850 miles that way. This has been the dream. This right here. 15 knots of wind from behind. Deep blue water in the Pacific. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles away. No traffic anywhere. And a well-found boat on a good course. These would have terrified me on the first trip. Some of them are quite large. Past them now, so all good, but the ocean, because I'm holding the camera steady, but we are doing a lot of this. I feel like way more comfortable than I did on the last passage I did. The sea state is quite similarly like large and everything, but it doesn't get to me nearly the same way. Part of it is, you know, more trust in my boat. I think a lot of it is just the previous experience. But like overall, it's day 6. I'm estimating 2 more weeks. Halfway is gonna feel really cool. Which always begs the question, like, if you're just trying to get there, why are you doing this? It's clearly not about the destination. I try to remind myself of that, and it works.
You want a pack of cigars? Or you want 2 of the Maui Wowies? Yeah, you can get 2 of them.
And I know I got $2 in change.
let's see why you brought the people behind me. Shut up, man. Alright, no.
That's what we just got.
What?
It's
Fiber.
AT&T.
The future is won by those who fight for it. Marines are made for this.
We got an interview.